Hey, peace everyone. This is Illmatical. First of all, Happy New Year. I wanted to reach out to you. And first video of the year, I wanted to make it a positive one. And this is aimed at people who classified or who classify themselves as Black or African American or African or the Caribbean. Question is, are you traveling with racial baggage? Are you traveling with that residue? Now, if you come from an environment where, if you come from the United States or African American, if you come from the Caribbean or any place that's heavily influenced by colonization, we definitely have baggage. And so much to the point that we can create problems for ourselves. I'll give you an example. Years ago, when I was very young, years ago when I was working in the IT field, and I rented a room from an older brother who, he'd seen the worst of racism, in the South. And he said something really deep to me. He said, "Look, if you go around looking for racism, you will find it." And truthfully, I have found this to be the case. I have found this to be true. If you go on, whenever you have a problem, if you assume it's racism, if you go on looking for racism, you'll find it. So if you go on if you start your search, like you're planning to travel, and you're like, well, are these people racist? That's not gonna work. Don't worry about if you read an article that says somebody had a racial experience in China. Don't go to China. Chinese people are racist. For every racist Chinese person that you meet who won't like you because of your skin color, you'll meet 5 others that will like you. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it will be easy for you when you're traveling. I firmly believe that when you are African ancestry or African, you cannot walk in a Caucasian person's footsteps, basically. They will have opportunities that you won't have. Like just in China right now, to this day, there are things called white face jobs. You can't get a white face job. Okay, you can't get paid to go to a business meeting and sit and be white. That's not the kind of world. Those are not the opportunities that you can have. Okay, but what I am saying, whenever I've had, while I've been traveling, my faith in humanity has definitely been restored, and my faith in people has been restored. I think there are people out there who genuinely want to do the right thing, and who don't adhere to racism. And when I say racism, they don't adhere to it just because it's not the right thing to do. Alright, so like I said, we call it baggage because we can let it go. That doesn't mean that it's not there. What I'm trying to say to you is give people an opportunity. And even with Caucasian Americans who are American, I think once they're outside the United States, I think many of them, they stop looking at things so linear. And because the United States, I haven't been out of the United States for 2 years now, and looking at my Facebook timeline, it's just a very toxic environment, and there's always race problems there, and it will always be, because the foundation of the country was built on this problem. So what I'm trying to say is, like, when you're on your journey, whenever you're traveling, male or female, try not to bring that baggage with you. I'm not saying it won't be there. You will definitely have experiences with racism. But for those, when you're dealing with an experience, remember there are other groups of people who don't adhere to those principles. Alright? So have a happy New Year and peace. And feel free to hit me up with any questions about Asia. Alright?